Do you find yourself waking up several times during the night to use the bathroom? Have your ankles become more swollen than they used to be? Do you often feel tired for no obvious reason, even after getting a full night's sleep? Perhaps you've noticed brain fog, difficulty concentrating, or blood pressure readings that seem to rise with each passing year. If any of those symptoms sound familiar, you are not alone. Millions of adults over 60 experience these changes and assume they are simply part of getting older. Sometimes they are, but sometimes they can be signs that your kidneys are working harder than they should. What surprises many people is that one of the most affordable vegetables in the grocery store has quietly earned the respect of many kidney specialists and nutrition experts. It is not exotic. It is not expensive. It is not sold as a miracle supplement. In fact, it is probably sitting in the produce section every time you shop. That vegetable is cabbage. Now, before you rush out and buy a cart full of cabbage, it is important to understand something. Cabbage is not a cure for kidney disease. It cannot repair damaged kidneys overnight. No vegetable can do that. What makes cabbage interesting is that it provides several nutritional advantages that may fit well into a kidney-conscious eating pattern for many people. Please listen carefully, because what I am about to share could change the way you eat forever. For decades, cabbage has been one of the most overlooked vegetables in the supermarket. Many people think of it as a simple ingredient used in coleslaw or soups. Others see it as old-fashioned food that belonged in their grandparents' kitchen. Yet nutrition experts often view cabbage very differently. Cabbage contains fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, and beneficial plant compounds while remaining relatively low in calories. For many adults over 60, those characteristics make it an attractive addition to meals. Stay with me, because the next point may surprise you. One reason kidney specialists often discuss cabbage is not because of what it contains. It is because of what it does not contain. Many vegetables are rich in potassium. Potassium is an important mineral that helps muscles, nerves, and the heart function properly. For people with healthy kidneys, potassium is usually beneficial. The kidneys remove excess potassium and maintain balance automatically. However, for some individuals with advanced kidney disease, potassium can become more difficult to regulate. When potassium levels rise too high, health problems may occur. This is where cabbage becomes interesting. Compared with some other vegetables, cabbage generally contains less potassium per serving. That may make it easier to include in certain kidney-friendly meal plans. Most people never hear this. Kidney nutrition is often about balance rather than simply labeling foods as good or bad. A food that is excellent for one person may not be ideal for another. The goal is finding foods that provide valuable nutrition while fitting individual health needs. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many people focus entirely on protein, sugar, or calories while overlooking fiber. Fiber plays a vital role in digestive health. It helps food move through the digestive system efficiently and may support healthy blood sugar management. Many adults consume less fiber than recommended. Cabbage can help increase fiber intake without adding excessive calories. That matters because blood sugar control is closely linked to kidney health. Diabetes remains one of the leading causes of kidney disease worldwide. Over time, elevated blood sugar can damage the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys. Anything that supports better overall dietary habits may indirectly support kidney health as well. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. The healthiest foods are often not the ones with the biggest marketing campaigns. They are often simple, affordable foods that have been available for generations. Cabbage falls into that category. Now let's talk about antioxidants. You may have heard the word countless times, but what does it actually mean? Antioxidants are compounds that help protect cells from damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Think of free radicals as tiny sources of wear and tear inside the body. Over time, excessive damage may contribute to aging and chronic disease. Cabbage contains several antioxidant compounds that researchers continue to study for their potential health benefits. Again, this does not mean cabbage is a cure. It simply means it contains nutrients that may support overall health. The next one may surprise you. Red cabbage often contains even higher levels of certain protective plant compounds than green cabbage. Its vibrant purple color comes from natural pigments called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are antioxidants found in many red, blue, and purple fruits and vegetables. Researchers have long been interested in these compounds because of their potential role in supporting cardiovascular health. Why does cardiovascular health matter when discussing kidneys? Because the kidneys and the cardiovascular system are deeply connected. Healthy blood vessels help the kidneys function effectively. Problems affecting blood vessels can also affect kidney function. What happens next is where many people make a mistake. They hear about a healthy food and assume more is always better. That is rarely true. No vegetable can compensate for uncontrolled diabetes. No vegetable can cancel out years of high blood pressure. No vegetable can replace medical treatment when kidney disease is present. Healthy foods work best as part of an overall healthy lifestyle. This next point is especially important after age 60. High blood pressure remains one of the most common causes of kidney damage. Many people feel perfectly normal despite elevated blood pressure. Meanwhile, the kidneys may be experiencing stress year after year. That is why routine monitoring is so important. Managing blood pressure may be one of the most effective ways to support kidney health over the long term. Most people never hear this. The foods that support kidney health often support heart health too. Reducing excess sodium, eating more vegetables, choosing whole foods over heavily processed foods, maintaining a healthy weight, staying physically active. These habits benefit multiple systems throughout the body. Now let's discuss sodium. Many processed foods contain surprisingly large amounts of salt. Frozen dinners, packaged snacks, canned soups, fast food, and processed meats can contribute far more sodium than people realize. Excess sodium may increase blood pressure and encourage fluid retention. Both can place additional strain on the kidneys. Cabbage offers an advantage here as well. It can be prepared in many flavorful ways without requiring large amounts of added salt. Whether used in soups, stir-fries, salads, or cooked dishes, cabbage can help add volume and satisfaction to meals while supporting healthier eating habits. Stay with me, because the next point may surprise you. One of the biggest threats to kidney health is not what you eat occasionally. It is what you eat consistently. A healthy meal once a week cannot offset poor dietary habits every day. Likewise, one serving of cabbage cannot transform kidney health overnight. What matters is the overall pattern, the daily choices, the habits repeated month after month and year after year. In the next part, we will discuss the warning signs of declining kidney function that many adults mistakenly dismiss as normal aging, explore other affordable foods that often appear in kidney-conscious meal plans, and reveal why some seemingly healthy foods may create unexpected challenges for certain people after age 60. Now that we have discussed why cabbage often appears in kidney-conscious meal plans, let's focus on something even more important. How can you tell if your kidneys may be struggling? The answer is not always obvious. One of the reasons kidney disease is sometimes called a silent condition is because symptoms often develop gradually. Many people continue their normal routines for years without realizing that kidney function may be changing. That is why understanding the warning signs can be so valuable after age 60. One of the most common signs is fatigue. You may notice that your energy levels are not what they used to be. Tasks that once felt simple may now leave you feeling drained. You may wake up tired or feel exhausted by the middle of the afternoon. Fatigue can have many causes, of course. Poor sleep, stress, medications, and other medical conditions can all contribute. But declining kidney function is one possibility that should not be overlooked. The kidneys help remove waste products from the bloodstream. When they become less efficient, waste can begin to accumulate. That buildup may contribute to feelings of tiredness and low energy. Stay with me because the next point is one that many people miss. Swelling is another common warning sign. The kidneys help regulate fluid balance throughout the body. When they are not working efficiently, excess fluid may begin collecting in tissues. You might notice swelling around your ankles at the end of the day. Rings may feel tighter than usual. Shoes may become less comfortable. Some people even notice puffiness around the eyes, especially in the morning. These changes may seem minor at first. Many people blame aging or warmer weather, but persistent swelling deserves attention. Most people never hear this. Changes in urination are often among the earliest clues that kidney function may be changing. You may find yourself getting up more frequently during the night to urinate. You may notice changes in urine color, amount, or appearance. Some people observe foamy urine, which can sometimes indicate protein loss through the kidneys. Not every urinary change signals kidney disease. However, persistent changes should always be discussed with a healthcare provider. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many people assume kidney problems always cause pain. In reality, early kidney disease often causes little or no pain at all. That is one reason routine blood and urine testing is so valuable. A person may feel relatively normal while kidney function gradually declines. Simple laboratory tests can often identify changes long before symptoms become severe. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. The earlier kidney problems are identified, the more opportunities there may be to slow progression and protect remaining kidney function. That is why preventive care matters so much. Now let's return to food. While cabbage receives attention because of its nutritional profile, it is far from the only affordable food that may fit into a kidney-conscious eating pattern. Cauliflower is another vegetable that frequently appears in meal plans designed for people with kidney concerns. It provides fiber and important nutrients, while being versatile enough to replace higher-calorie ingredients in many recipes. Bell peppers are also commonly recommended. They provide vitamin C and antioxidants while fitting comfortably into many balanced eating plans. Garlic often earns praise as well, not because it is a miracle food, but because it adds flavor without requiring large amounts of salt. Reducing excess sodium remains one of the most important goals for many people concerned about kidney health. The next one may surprise you. What you avoid can sometimes be just as important as what you add. Many adults consume significant amounts of processed foods without realizing how much sodium they contain. Packaged soups, frozen meals, processed meats, snack foods, restaurant meals, and fast food often provide more sodium than expected. Excess sodium may contribute to higher blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. This creates a cycle that many people do not recognize. Poor dietary habits may contribute to elevated blood pressure. Elevated blood pressure may place additional strain on the kidneys. Over time, kidney function may become less efficient. That is why specialists often focus on overall dietary patterns rather than individual foods. What happens next is where many people become confused. They hear that vegetables are healthy, then discover that certain vegetables may need to be limited in advanced kidney disease. The reason comes down to individual needs. Some vegetables contain larger amounts of potassium. Potassium is essential for normal muscle and nerve function. Healthy kidneys usually regulate potassium effectively. However, some people with advanced kidney disease may need to monitor potassium intake more carefully. This does not mean those vegetables are unhealthy. It simply means nutritional recommendations must be tailored to the individual. Most people never hear this. There is no single kidney diet that works for everyone. The ideal eating plan depends on kidney function, medications, blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and other health conditions. That is why personalized guidance is so valuable. Now let's discuss hydration. Many adults over 60 do not drink enough fluids. Some reduce their intake because they dislike frequent bathroom trips. Others simply do not feel thirsty as often as they once did. Proper hydration supports many important functions throughout the body, including kidney function. However, hydration is not about drinking excessive amounts of water. Balance matters. Some people with specific medical conditions may require fluid restrictions, while others may benefit from increasing fluid intake. The right approach depends on individual circumstances. This next point is especially important after age 60. Physical activity may support kidney health in ways many people never consider. Regular movement helps maintain healthy circulation. It can support blood pressure control, improve blood sugar management, and contribute to a healthier body weight. All of these factors influence kidney health. You do not need intense workouts. Walking, gardening, swimming, cycling, stretching, and other enjoyable activities can provide meaningful benefits when performed consistently. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. Protecting your kidneys often involves protecting your entire body. The same habits that support heart health frequently support kidney health as well. Balanced nutrition, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, stress management, blood pressure control, blood sugar management, routine medical care. These habits work together. No single food can accomplish what a healthy lifestyle achieves collectively. In the next section, we will bring everything together by discussing the daily habits kidney specialists often recommend, the common mistakes many adults unknowingly make that may increase kidney stress, and the simple steps you can take to support kidney health after age 60 while still enjoying satisfying and affordable meals. As we reach the final part of today's discussion, it is important to remember the most valuable lesson of all. There is no single vegetable that can magically repair damaged kidneys. If you remember only one thing from this video, let it be that. Kidney health is not built on one food, one supplement, one drink, or one secret remedy. It is built through consistent daily habits that support your body over time. The reason kidney specialists often recommend affordable vegetables such as cabbage is not because they possess special healing powers. It is because they can be part of a balanced eating pattern that supports overall health. And when overall health improves, the kidneys often benefit as well. Most people never hear this. Your kidneys perform an extraordinary amount of work every single day. They filter waste products from your blood. They help regulate fluid balance. They assist with blood pressure control. They help maintain proper levels of important minerals. They even contribute to the production of hormones involved in red blood cell formation and bone health. Despite all of that work, many people rarely think about their kidneys until a problem develops. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many of the biggest threats to kidney health develop gradually. High blood pressure rarely causes immediate symptoms. Elevated blood sugar often progresses slowly. Excess sodium intake may become a long-term issue without obvious warning signs. Because these changes happen over years rather than days, it is easy to overlook them. That is why prevention matters so much. Stay with me because the next point may surprise you. One of the most effective kidney protection strategies costs almost nothing. Regular medical checkups. Many people wait until they feel unwell before scheduling appointments. Unfortunately, kidney disease often remains silent until significant damage has already occurred. Routine blood and urine testing can identify potential concerns long before serious symptoms appear. Early detection provides more opportunities for intervention that can make a tremendous difference over time. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. Knowing your blood pressure may be just as important as knowing your age. High blood pressure remains one of the leading causes of kidney disease worldwide. The challenge is that many people feel perfectly normal even when their blood pressure is elevated. Without regular monitoring, years can pass before the problem is recognized. Every year of uncontrolled high blood pressure may place additional strain on the kidneys. Managing blood pressure is one of the most practical steps many adults can take to support long-term kidney health. The next one may surprise you. Sleep and kidney health are more connected than most people realize. Poor sleep may contribute to changes in blood pressure, blood sugar regulation, and overall health. Many adults over 60 struggle with sleep disturbances. Improving sleep habits may benefit multiple systems throughout the body, including those that influence kidney function. Simple habits such as maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, reducing late-night caffeine, and creating a comfortable sleep environment can sometimes make a meaningful difference. What happens next is where healthy eating becomes especially important. Many people focus on adding healthy foods while forgetting to reduce unhealthy ones. Both matter. Adding vegetables to your meals is beneficial. Reducing heavily processed foods can be equally important. Processed foods often contain excess sodium, added sugars, and ingredients that may contribute to long-term health challenges. A diet centered around whole foods generally provides more nutrients while reducing exposure to excessive sodium and added sugars. Most people never hear this. Small dietary changes performed consistently often produce greater benefits than extreme diets that last only a few weeks. Replacing one processed side dish with vegetables. Choosing water more often than sugary beverages, preparing meals at home more frequently, adding fiber-rich foods to daily meals. These habits may seem modest, but their effects can accumulate over time. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many people become interested in supplements when they start thinking about kidney health. While some supplements may be appropriate in certain situations, more is not always better. In fact, some supplements may be inappropriate for people with kidney concerns. That is why discussing supplements with a healthcare provider remains so important. Natural does not automatically mean safe. The same principle applies to herbal remedies and detox products. Be cautious of advertisements promising to cleanse, detoxify, repair, or rejuvenate the kidneys. Healthy kidneys already perform the body's natural filtering functions. No tea, juice, supplement, or vegetable can replace that complex biological process. The most reliable strategies remain the simplest ones. Healthy eating, physical activity, blood pressure control, blood sugar management, adequate sleep, regular medical care. Here is what many kidney specialists emphasize repeatedly. Consistency beats perfection. You do not need a flawless diet. You do not need to eliminate every favorite food. You do not need to chase every new health trend. What matters most is creating sustainable habits that you can maintain for years. That approach is often far more effective than short-term efforts that quickly disappear. Now let's talk briefly about physical activity. Many people believe exercise must be intense to be beneficial. That is simply not true. Regular walking remains one of the most accessible forms of exercise available. Gardening, swimming, cycling, stretching, and other enjoyable activities can also support overall health. Movement helps circulation. It supports blood pressure control. It can improve blood sugar management. All of these benefits indirectly support kidney function. Before we finish, let's return to cabbage one final time. Why do kidney specialists often recommend it? Because it is affordable. Because it contains fiber. Because it provides vitamins and beneficial plant compounds. Because it can fit into many balanced meal plans. And because it offers these benefits without requiring expensive supplements or complicated preparation. That does not make it magical. It simply makes it useful. Let's quickly review the key points from today's discussion. We learned that cabbage is a nutritious and affordable vegetable that often fits well into kidney-conscious meal plans. We discussed how fiber, antioxidants, and overall dietary quality may support long-term health. We explored common warning signs of kidney problems, including fatigue, swelling, changes in urination, and elevated blood pressure. We examined the importance of reducing excess sodium, maintaining physical activity, staying hydrated appropriately, and attending regular medical checkups. Most importantly, we learned that kidney health is rarely determined by one food alone. It is shaped by the daily habits you practice consistently over time. What I shared today is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always speak with your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet, medications, or health routine. If you found this information valuable, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who may benefit from learning more about protecting their kidneys after age 60. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.